today I'm going to be making a cheesecake. As you can see, it's all being put in the dish, and I'm going to...
Guys, I've got to apologize. I know the video hasn't even started yet, but I have to come clean. I've clickbaited you. Kay's cooking is, in fact, not better than ever. It's really probably worse than ever, but I'm trying to be more positive, so I figured I'd give it a try. Didn't last very long, but hey, I'll call that progress. Today, we are gonna be watching, what is genuinely the worst recorded attempt at making a cheesecake in human history. I mean, just look at this picture. This has got to be one of the most unsettling images ever produced by man. You've got the words, a cheesecake, not even how to make a cheesecake, my attempt at a cheesecake, just labeling it a cheesecake, which honestly leads me to believe that this is not a cheesecake. It doesn't really help either that you have right next to that a thumbnail that looks like a bowl of human feces with a dollop of daisy on top of it. I mean, what is this, Kay? I don't want to believe this is a cheesecake. You're dealing with my favorite dessert here. You're stepping on sacred ground. But while Kay may disappoint us with her cooking, she never disappoints with her personality, so we're gonna give it a chance. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking again. But today I'm going to be making a cheesecake.
My god, what a sad intro. Doesn't really seem like Kay is too thrilled about taking on the task of making a cheesecake. Is someone making you make these dishes, Kay?
Right, as you can see, I've got some marge in the biscuits. This in the biscuits, yes. And the pan's on, so all I've got to do is just let the marge melt into the, I keep wanting to say breadcrumbs all the time. I've got breadcrumbs on the brain.
Breadcrumbs on the brain, you say? Isn't that a Rihanna song?
Let it melt into the biscuits, and then hopefully it should combine it, and I will show you when it's all done and sorted. As you can see, all the biscuits have broken up. Oh, they broke up. And they've all come together. So I'm going to now put them in a dish.
Now, Kay, I consider us to be pretty close friends, so I really don't mean to offend you. Not trying to be stereotypical here, but I can't help but notice that this mixture looks a whole lot like baked beans, and well, knowing your background of you being British, I know that it's probably pretty hard for you to fight the urge to put baked beans into everything, but I really must caution you that I don't think it's gonna work for a cheesecake. Just my 2 cents.
As you can see, it's all being put in the dish, and I'm going to let it...
Okay, is there something you need to tell us? What was that? Did you just cast some sort of spell over this baked bean cheesecake crust? What was all of that hand movement, Kay? I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. Probably just hit it with a quick protection ward so Lee could survive the taste test.
Cool, because it's still a bit hot, and I don't want to put anything on top of it because it might just go wrong. Right, as you can see, it's done. I'm putting the cream on it.
Okay, at first I was just joking, but now it seems like Kay genuinely does not want to be cooking this cheesecake. Did you hear that sigh? She was like, okay, now it's time to put on the cream.
It's Sunday morning. Just a load of cream going on it. Scooping it out. And I'm going to spread it all over, even thickness.
Okay, so I'm not even joking here. I never considered that possibly cheesecake in America and cheesecake in Britain might be 2 different things. Am I roasting just a very traditional British cheesecake, or is this a monstrosity to my British viewers as well?
And as you can see now, it's all done. Get off my spoon then.
Well, I've said this before, and I will say it again. While Kay may not be the most conventional chef, her personality more than makes up for it. And I gotta give her credit against the Cooking with Jack show, because while Jack tends to think that everything he makes is just spot on and delicious, Kay seems like she's just as terrified with her creations as her audience is, and I gotta respect that.
I'm going to put that in the fridge now for about 6 days. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to put it in the fridge and let it set a bit more because the dish still feels a little warm.
Wait, no, is this it? Is this actually the finished product? It just needs to cool now? Either way, if she's trying to make a cheesecake in the way that I know cheesecake, or if she's making something completely different, I don't think it's gonna turn out well. There is more crust than actual cream. You can see the bottom of the cake through the top layer. This is essentially a giant cookie.
So I'm going to, well, might be best to leave it out and then put it in the fridge when it gets cold. But I'm going to leave it and then I'm going to show you the end product as I am eating into it. Right, as you can see.
Now, I'm not a gambling man, but I would be quite confident in betting that this shot and the previous shot we saw of this cheesecake were taken within 10 minutes of each other. I mean, the consistency of the top layer has literally not changed whatsoever. This cheesecake has not seen the inside of a fridge.
This is the end product. I have now made a mark in it and I'm going to scoop it out and put it on a plate. Now it's the taste test. Quite nice.
You know what? Even if this is not the conventional idea of a cheesecake in my mind, I'm still gonna chalk this up as a win for Kay. I think this is the first time I've ever seen her eat her own food, and the only time I've ever seen her compliment her own food. She's gaining self-confidence, and you know what? That's what's really important here.
Right, as I said, it's really nice. I enjoyed it. There's going to be a link in the description to my merchandise. If you want to leave a comment, please. No, wait. If you like what you see, please keep viewing me. If you want to give me a thumbs up, please feel free. And if you want to leave a comment, please do, the more the merrier. And if you haven't subscribed, or you know someone who hasn't subscribed, get subscribing, get them subscribing, get everybody subscribing. Thank you, bye.
Oh my god, that outro seemed like it took a mental and physical toll on Kay. It's like she was trying to come across as least pushy as possible. Like, only comment if you 100% want to. Please don't like the video unless you enjoyed every single second of it. And you know what? If you don't want to ever subscribe, that's fine. No pressure. Kay is like a never-ending time capsule of what old YouTube used to feel like. It's quite nice. Well, what do you guys think? Do you think Kay pulled the old switcheroo on us? Switched out the biscuits for beans while we weren't looking? Because I'm still convinced that that base was made out of pure baked beans. I don't know if you can change my mind. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.
Subscribe.